already talked a bit about the whole build with Baruch and how the experiment was. So I want to talk a little bit about the Siam and Desert Wind. The Siam is a pretty crazy weapon. Deals a crap ton of damage. It is really an amazing weapon. I think this was the build that I've used. So we have multiplicative CO on the wave of the heavy attack. We have the first wave dealing X amount of damage, the second wave dealing 3 times or 3x, 3 times that amount of damage with a base heat on that. This thing is just nuts. And if I were, I don't even remember if I showed in the last video, but if I were to trade mods to make it a bit better, I would probably trade Relentless Combination for more heat, because I'm actually missing a lot of heat damage for not using I heat mod and only relying on the heat that is innate from my weapon. So how it was during the run. By using Crescendo, I was supposed to not have to worry about combo, never, but I ended up dying and getting my stacks back because the way LOL is, and it was the only ability I had to open enemies up for finishers. And my Sentinel with Duplex Bond just attacking everything on sight, I just could not get my combo back up. So Crescendo on the last few levels was kind of useless on this run because I died, and Relentless Combination was probably what allowed me to finish it pretty much. But on if you have a good build, you are not planning to die, and you're pretty confident on your ways to open enemies up for finishers and actually killing them with the finishers, then Crescendo will just allow you to keep your 12 times at full all the time and be happy. So I think I would still keep the reflex coil just because it doesn't restart the combo from 0, and it just goes from a 7, I think, to back to 12 times. So that's pretty good. DE, I think actually the biggest problem with the Siam was the tile set. Why? Because the wave, the projectile, it goes through terrain, it goes through walls, but it was kind of detecting some doors as like steps, and it was just going up and dealing 0 damage to the enemy that it was just a bit far, or just right after a cave entrance or a door, depending on how you're looking at it. That was a bit problematic. I just had to go through some extra doors to deliver the damage to the enemies. That definitely added a couple minutes to the run. But other than that, there is no doubt it is an amazing weapon, fun to use, very interesting, and definitely one you should build and try out. For the Desert Wind Prime, I had healing return here. Not even sure if it works or not. If it does, it might even just work with that direct contact from the weapon and not the waves, the energy waves the waves that flow. But I'm not really sure. I switched to melee prowess because I think it's probably the best thing to do. Could I make a better build? I'm not really sure. I think this was already the most optimized build I could think of. But it worked. I won't say it's perfect, but it worked. I would like to be able to like one-shot or anything like that, the demos with this, but yeah, it was that didn't go quite as planned, but still doable. I will still try another run, but that is for the future. Yeah, pretty good too, but the main issue might just have been the enemy armor, because as the levels goes, a lot of armor, so I wasn't dealing as much damage, but even with that, it was pretty chill. Yeah, I think that's it. Leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.